I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. It's like we're in a movie. I don't know how you do it. I look into your eyes and everything is different. Baby, you are on my mind. All I think about, and I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. Could you come closer to me? I just can't resist you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. Baby, you are on my mind. I can't control my body. Can't control my body. Body, 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 body. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I am stuck in a dreaming. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I am stuck in a dreaming. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. Giving into you.
Hello and welcome to the stream. Today we are back with our Ultimate Decades Challenge and we are coming in with the year 1355. We have some birthdays to get through. We need to get some of our Sims pregnant. And unfortunately we have the loss of an heir that has to take place in this year. So there is going to be some sadness in our main household because Gerald does have to die. And I think that is going to make them all pretty sad. So we will be rolling to find out what is the cause of his death in this year, and we will be taking him from the family. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on in. I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm doing good, and we are going to jump on in. There isn't anything going on the first day of the year other than us just going in and playing with the family. So I figured we could first and foremost take a look at our family screen on the family echo, like the family tree. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at that. So let's go ahead and jump in and we are going to take a look at our family tree and then we will jump into the gameplay. Let me see if I can find it here. Here we go. All right, so this is our family tree and what it looks like currently. It is quite extensive. As you can see, this is John here with Sophia and their two kids, Ramon and Nadia. We have Juliana here, and Lilith has died. There's Gerald there, and little Iris. So this is our main family here, but this is our full family tree, and I just want us to take a look at how big our family tree has grown over the course of the 55 years that we have been playing. There is a link in the description box on YouTube where you guys can go and follow along with me. I have placed it there so you guys can actually sign in and view this family tree yourself. For each person, it does list their death, like when they're born, when they've died, and how they've died. So you can see all of that information. But this is our family tree, and it has their updated photographs, and I keep it current and up to date. After every episode and stream, I go in and I update all of the family tree photos and all of their information with their death dates and anything that has happened on the episode or the stream. I go in after every episode, after every stream, and I update this so it does stay current to date. So this is our family tree here, and you can go and look at it at any time with that link that's in the description box. But I did just want to show you guys this family tree so that we could go ahead and take a look at how big we have grown in the 55 years that we've been playing with our family. It has grown quite extensively. It is a big family tree. Yeah, it is. We've lost a lot, but we had a lot. So yeah. And so I am just going to go ahead and close that. And we are going to take a look at our game now. I think we're going to go ahead and jump in with our main household and see what they're up to. Probably because, as we know, there's nothing on the schedule for today in the family, like on the timeline, but for tomorrow, Gerald is going to be dying. So we'll just play with our main household and spend as much time with Gerald as we can before we do have to lose him. So we're going to go in with our main household and spend some time, some last time with Gerald here. Hi, Tracy. How are you doing? And how are you today, Leah Maria? How are you guys doing well? All right, so we are in with our main family, and let's just take a look and make sure everybody's okay. It is January of 1355. It's about 4:39 in the morning. It does look like John is feeling a little bit tired, so I'm just going to queue up, let him get a little bit of rest. We have Sophia, who looks like she is feeling a little bit hungry. She is happy from having her new baby, which we love, and she is, like I said, just feeling a little bit hungry, so I am just going to let her come down. She has been cooking up a storm. We have ourselves some chicken pie, we have some rabbit pie, we have some cheese and fruit, and she even made some boiled eggs. She's been just going at it hard as far as cooking goes, so we're just going to let her come down and grab herself some food here. It looks like Juliana is heading to bed. Gerald needs to come down and eat something as well, and Iris is, it looks like, going to bed. Ramon is already in bed, and Nadia is in her crib, but she's feeling really sad because she needs to rest. So we'll just hopefully let her go ahead and go night-night, and maybe she will go ahead and head herself off to sleep as well. So everyone is just kind of getting some rest, but then we're going to get them to deal with their needs and get some food and things like that. It is winter in the game, as you can see, and we had rolled that we have great soil for the season. So that's fantastic. We love that. And it looks like we also have some mail. So when John gets up, we'll have him come out and check the mail. You need to, Gerald, you need to go ahead and get some rest, and you also need to get some food. So Gerald, as we know, is scheduled, unfortunately, to die. He did roll on his birthday that he was going to die, and so he is scheduled, unfortunately, to die. I'm good, and I just got the Sims 4 game. Oh, that's awesome. Well, that is good. And base game, is that what you got? Or did you get some of the packs? That's super exciting. So now you get to play yourself and have a grand old time. All right, and Juliana, you need to also go down and get some food. Let's get her down here so she can grab herself a serving of, I think I'll get her a serving of this rabbit pie. And then we'll maybe have her, after she eats, come out and she can take care of the coops. As we know, she loves to do that. She hates to do that, honestly, but I'm going to make her do it anyway. She's like, why do you always make me clean up the coops? You know I hate dealing with the chicken poop. I know you hate that, but unfortunately the chores have to be done. And to be completely honest, Juliana, Gerald is about to pass away, and you're going to be the only one here to help do those chores anyway. So you might as well go ahead and understand that you're going to have to do it. So it is what it is. So everyone is sleeping. I'm going to get you up. You need to desperately eat something, and so there's that. And Gerald, you need to get up and eat something as well. Why don't you come up here, down here, and eat too, and you can come down here and eat as well. It is 7:45 in the morning. Everyone needs to get up and grab a bite to eat. You're sleeping your lives away. All right, John, you can check the mail and then come grab yourself a serving of food. It'll be great. John's been doing a lot of hunting lately, which is great. That's how she's able to obviously cook all this fantastic food. And I've been making her cook so much stuff, and it's been wonderful. She's getting her cooking skill up really high, and look how happy she is. I love that she's so happy. What is wrong with her now, though? She is embarrassed from a bladder blunder. Did Sophia remember to use the bathroom recently? She definitely wants to avoid what happened before. Okay, well, you can go to the bathroom. I'll let you. You don't really have to go, but I'll let you go. All right. Juliana, did you eat something? Yes, you did. Go out and deal with the coops. She's like, I'm dealing with them. I'm dealing with them. All right. And Gerald is going to go ahead and clean up a little bit. We're going to get him cleaning up, and that is fantastic. Just the base game. Yeah. Just the base game is good too, though. He's like, I've stacked everything up for you, Misty, but I didn't throw it away. Fine, Gerald. Fine. All right, so Gerald's going to come out and he's going to tend to the cow. I'm going to have him clean the cow and feed the cow and milk the cow. Just because, you know, he is still around, so we're going to put him to work. That is the deal. We have everyone out helping out. That is the plan. And it looks like John wants to go up and deal with the baby, but I'm going to have him actually come out and deal with the bees. And we will let Sophia deal with the little one. Which Nadia actually doesn't really even need anything. Why are you messing with her? Oh, she... Okay. You want to put her in street clothes. We love that. All right. There was actually nothing wrong with her. You just had to put her in clothes that she doesn't need to be wearing. She had on her warm clothes. Change outfit for Nadia to her warm weather, and we'll put her in this one. And then you can continue to collect the stuff from the beehives. All right. So I kind of want to get John into something. I'm not sure what. And I'm kind of thinking that I want to maybe change this garden. And I haven't decided yet how I want to change it, but I do think I want to change it up a little bit. So I think maybe once the stream is over, I may change this garden up a little bit. Or maybe after the maybe after we do our harvest, I'll change it up. So for the next season, we'll change it. But I do think I want to change it a little bit, and I want to start growing the big plants. I think that would be nice for us to have a little bit of a change. So we'll take everything out and we'll put in big plants for a little while and try those. We've done these plants for a really long time, and I just think it would be nice for a little bit of a change. So I think I'm going to do that for a little while, just to do something a little bit different here on the farm. And, you know, they get the honey, but they don't really do anything with it. So I don't know that we really need the bees. So I may get rid of the bees. He has this wine thing here that we don't use. His dad wanted to dabble in the wine making, the nectar making. And then he never really did anything with it. He made like 4 or 5 batches of wine, or nectar, I guess we should say. And then he just kind of let it fall by the wayside, and he didn't really ever get into it. And they just don't grow the stuff that you can use to make the nectar. And honestly, this property is not really big enough with everything we have going on. I would kind of have to get rid of some things if I wanted to have a area big enough. Like I would need to take some things out and kind of revamp some stuff if I wanted to have like a viable area for us to have like things to grow for nectar making, if I wanted to get him into nectar making. Because I think he would need to have like a pretty substantial gardening area to grow the gardening stuff that we needed for nectar making. So what do you guys think about that? Like, should I get him into nectar making where his dad didn't do nectar making? Should I make him get into nectar making? If so, I could take out this pond and maybe extend the garden some, like take out this and this, extend the farm out, like the garden, I mean, out further, and start growing just nectar making things. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Just because I kind of think like I want him to kind of pick up something like a skill, because I want him to have like a purpose to his life. Aside from just them growing these garden things just for her to cook, I kind of want them to have like a purpose in life. Like if they were making wine, I think they would, or nectar, I guess I should say. I think they would make more money. They would bring in a substantial amount of money for the family, and it would raise their social class a little bit as well. And I think that would be good. And truth be known, like they suck at the bees. He hates doing the bee stuff. He has the aspiration that he wants to be a big happy family. We're well on our way to that. But I do think that he would want some kind of skill. And we could always get him into nectar making. I mean, right now, if I wanted to do crafting of nectar, he's going to have to buy these items. But if I revamp this garden, I could just set it up to where we grow all of the things that you need to make it. So we would grow like apples, grapes, lemons, potatoes, strawberries. That's all he could maybe do right now. So we would grow just those items in a garden. And as he got more skill, we would obviously, do a little better there. What do you use to record your game? OBS. I use OBS to record my game. That sounds like a good idea. Okay, I'll do that then. We will revamp this property a little bit, and I will not move the garden, but extend the garden out, and we're going to grow things just for nectar making, and we'll get him into nectar making. That way he can kind of get into that a little bit more. I think that would be good to give him a little bit of a purpose. I'm going to have her clean up this chicken pie and grab herself a serving of this rabbit pie because she's feeling pretty hungry. Juliana, you need to go to the washroom, and he needs fun and hygiene. So I'm going to get you to get yourself a bath. Go get yourself a bath. I told you to get a bath, and you're like, I'll just wash my hands. How about you just go get a bath? And how about you? Gerald is in fantastic shape. Iris needs to come down and grab herself a serving of food, and then you, sir, need to go upstairs and have yourself a little bit of a nap. He's like, no, I'm coming down. I'm feeling energized. Are you, though? Because your energy level is in the red. So I don't think that you are. So we're going to get little Ramon to go upstairs and have himself a little bit of a sleep. What is wrong with Sophia? She said she's having aching after pains from postpartum pain. She knows her body is just going back to normal, but if it could be a painless process, there'd be no complaining from her. That's funny. All right. And she's going through, as we know, her postpartum depression. So she does have those baby blues, which sucks. We hate that for her. I'm hoping she'll get over that soon. But she is having those baby blues. So I am going to have him have his little bath here, and then he can... Why are you having a bath when you're clean? He's like, I'm getting back in the bathtub even though I'm clean. Okay, how about you do some laundry? John, you can help with the laundry. He's like, all right, I can do that. That'd be great. Help your wife out. And this water is disgusting, so I don't know how clean the clothes are going to get, but, I mean, it is what it is. All right. Iris is getting something to eat, but then she's going to have to go take a nap because she is really, really tired, and it's making her quite angry. So we'll queue up for her to go take a nap. She is just, conversing with Gerald right now, but she is desperate for some sleep, and so is Juliana, if we're being honest. And Gerald, why don't you go ahead and go to the washroom? Did you ever eat anything? She's like, no, I didn't. Okay, could you? That'd be fantastic. All right, you need to move the clothes to the line because honestly, they aren't going to, dry if they're just kind of hanging like out in the water. All right. He's doing it from over here. Do you see that? That was hilarious. He was really glitched out there for a second. I don't know. Ewy. All right. So he is doing the laundry, and we are going to have him hang the clothes on the line, and then I'm going to have him replace this laundry. Laundry? No. The water. Because it's disgusting. And honestly, I don't know how the laundry is getting clean. It's probably not. If we're being honest, it's probably filthy. Let's take a look. It is filthy and soaked. We love that. We don't love that, but it is what it is. All right, so he did the laundry down there, and now I'm going to get him to do the laundry up here, and he can take it, do the laundry in the wash tub. Just do that. So as you can see, Sophia is just spending a little bit of time with Gerald. They are obviously getting, you know, to get closer with one another, which is really, really sweet, except for the fact that, you know, he's going to be gone soon. And obviously the more that they bond with one another, the harder it's going to be once he's gone. So it is kind of bittersweet. I really hate that that's kind of going down like that. I love that they're bonding, but I hate that she's probably going to be really, really sad when he's gone. So that's unfortunate. You need some fun. Maybe you can come over here and do a little bit of painting. No, you can't? Okay, well, that's fine. Gerald, you need a nap. So we'll send you upstairs and let you get a little bit of rest. You can take yourself a nap. It would seem that everyone is kind of feeling a little bit tired. And then when you're done going to the washroom, John, you can go ahead and hang these clothes on the line. What is wrong with Nadia? Other than the fact that she's just crying because she can. She is cold. Freezing due to cold temperature. Yeah, and is anyone there? Let's go ahead and get Mom to come in here and soothe you to sleep. And maybe tell you a bedtime story. Dad's come in. He's like, you're fine, little one. There's nothing wrong with you. Everyone's, you know, just really busy. You're supposed to be going pee. I don't know why you're messing with her. He's like, because I'm going to change her into warm clothes again. I really wish you wouldn't. All right, he's going to take her down with him while he goes pee, I guess. Look at Sophia's like, well, I was supposed to go and tend to the little one, but I guess John's got it handled, so I'll just go to the bathroom. Okay. You're running and peeing at the same time. That is some talent. Truly some talent. I don't understand. Clearly my game has got a little bit of a glitch right now. But that's fine. All right. Juliana, how are you? You are hungry. So why don't you come and grab yourself a serving of this, and then you can go to bed. Or take a nap on the bench, I guess is what you want to do. And I'll let you do that. Iris is like, I need to pee. Well, the perfect thing about that is you know how to potty. So go potty. And then you can go back to sleep. All right, Sophia, you just need to do something fun with your time. What do you find fun? Why don't you go downstairs and maybe you can do some cross stitching. The only thing you can do is make a friendship bracelet. Can you? No, you can't. You can't cross stitch anything. You can't knit anything because you don't have any skill. So we'll have her make a friendship bracelet and get some skill. That is not time period appropriate clothing. You've done it again. John, what the hell? He's like, don't judge me. Okay, my baby's freezing to death. I'm trying to be a good dad. All right, so he's going to go downstairs and grab himself something to eat, and then I'm going to put him to bed because John is feeling pretty tired. Usually when he's feeling like this, I make him go hunt, but I'm not going to do that today. All right, and you could stand to obviously get yourself a little bit of a nap. Juliana, come and get yourself some sleep. It's like almost 7 o'clock at night, so maybe they should start going ahead and getting ready for bed for the evening. I've also, OBS, just need to figure out how to edit. My editing program, I use Adobe Premiere Pro. I've also used Microsoft Clipchamp before, though. which is a free program. All right, Juliana has gone to bed. I'm going to get you to go ahead and go to bed here. And Sophia, you are just going to need to get yourself some, go ahead and clean up and grab a serving of food, and then you can go to bed. John's heading to bed as well. Everyone is just wrapping up their evening here, which is fantastic. And then they're going to go to bed for the night. Oh, she just broke that clumsy little thing. We love it. All right, get yourself something to eat, and then you can go to bed. She's like, cheese and fruit it is. All right, we love that. We'll sit down and eat it. All right. And I had tried for a pregnancy for them, so I am hoping that we will find out maybe that she's pregnant. I did that off camera, like right before I started the stream. So I'm hoping that maybe we'll find out they are expecting, you know, because, oh, and just like that, it tells me that Sophia is in her first trimester. We love that. So I was going to say, we have to try every day for a baby. So it was like Tuesday, and I was like, I need to know if, or I need to try for a baby for them. So I did try for a baby for them, and Sophia is now pregnant. So we are going to have a new addition to the household, which is really good considering the fact that, as we know, we're about to lose Gerald. And then in 3 years time, we're also going to be losing Ramon. So we are losing both of our boys. So we do need to obviously grow this family up because we're losing both of our sons. So we're going to need to keep having kids. So it is good that she is expecting again. Go to bed, please. All right. So she's going to head off to bed. John, head off to bed. Oh, he was cleaning the toilet. Okay, well, like the little potty chair. That's great. Everyone, though, is going to bed for the night. It is just about the next day, which is the day, unfortunately, that we have to roll or spin, I guess I should say, to find out what is going on with Gerald and why he is going to be dying. So we will go over to our wheel and we will find out why we are losing him. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let me go ahead and take a look at that. Why are we losing another son? He rolled on his birthday that he needed to die, and then we rolled the dice to find out how long he was going to have to live before he had to die, and he rolled to live for another year. And then Ramon rolled on his birthday that he had to die. And when we rolled the dice to find out how many years he had to live, he had 3 years to live. So we're losing both of our sons. So let us roll or spin, I guess I should say, to find out why we're losing Gerald. Seriously? No. I absolutely hate it when we get these. All right. So tuberculosis, and as we know, tuberculosis is contagious. So we do have to obviously look. It is 70% contagious according to this. So they would have to roll higher than 70% in order for them to not have to roll to find out if they're going to die or not. So if we go to our death percentage wheel. All right, so we're going to roll for John first. All right, he's safe. He doesn't have to roll to see if he dies. And Sophia. is also safe. Juliana has to be rolled for. All right, so we'll roll for Juliana to see if she lives or dies from tuberculosis as well. Then we have Iris. All right, we'll also roll for Iris and Ramon. Oh dear. All right, Ramon is safe. And then Nadia. All right, so we're going to roll for Juliana, Iris, and Nadia. All three of the girls, which is not necessarily ideal, but they at 70% can't roll a 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 15, 16, 19, or 20. So basically, in order for them to live, they have to roll a 3, 10, 11, 14, 17, or 18. So let's go ahead and pull up our dice and give it a roll for Juliana. She rolls a 17, so she lives. And for Iris, she rolls an 8. So Iris is going to die from tuberculosis. And Nadia rolls a 4. She's also going to die from tuberculosis. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, that's not good. We just lost 3 children today instead of just 1. Which sucks. So bad. All right. I am going to pause this because we have to lose the baby. We have to lose Iris. And we have to lose Gerald. So we are down to the only person basically that's going to be alive in this house is going to be Juliana, because we know Ramon is also dying in 3 years. I cannot believe that. Like, I'm speechless. Okay. Our family is going to be so upset. We're going to go ahead and push, well, I'm just going to go ahead and play the game here. I'm going to, it looks like everyone's feeling pretty hungry. I'm going to get him down here to eat. She is about to pee her pants. So I'm going to get her down here to use the bathroom and eat something. I'm not going to kill them off just quite yet. It's like only 5 o'clock in the morning, and I think that's just rude. Everyone is feeling pretty hungry, so I'm going to get their needs taken care of here. First. Like, she's starving to death. All right, come down and everybody grab yourself something to eat here. Please. And Sophia, why don't you go ahead and make some food? You can make some chunky vegetable stew after you eat your cheese and fruit. Oh my gosh. I appreciate the crossed fingers, but we did not have a good roll on that one. Those contractable illnesses are rough. They are really, really rough. All right, everyone is getting themselves some food here, which is fantastic. We love that. And then we are going to, unfortunately, lose our Sims. I will go ahead and, I guess, have to, you know, kill them. I'm just trying to procrastinate the inevitable, really. You're going to have to bathe Ramon. He is disgusting. Give a bath to Ramon. Look how disgusting this little toddler is. I mean, really. He is just nasty. I can't believe John's about to lose so many of his kids. I feel so bad for him. He's not going to want to do anything at all other than mourn because he is literally about to lose 3 of his children in one fell swoop. All right, you go ahead and cook some chunky vegetable stew because your cheese and fruit was a big hit, but it's gone. So you're going to need to cook. When you're done with that, maybe you can make something else. Ooh, we can make some roasted pheasant. We love that. So you can do that afterwards. All right, so she's going to make some food, and that way we'll have some stuff here for everyone to eat. Not that we need a whole lot of food. We're about to have a lot less people, but nonetheless. Nonetheless. All right, and I hate to do it. I do, but we might as well go ahead and kill our Sims. All right, so we are going to go ahead and kill him first because he was our original Sim that was dying. We're going to do death by freezing. And she's like, I was thinking about one of my favorite toys and can't find it. I'm starting to miss it and feel sad. Just play with a different toy. Can you not see that your brother just died? Like, honestly, that's what you're worried about is a toy? She's like, I've got to pee. Look how sad everyone is. Yes, I know. It is just, it's really bad. Everyone is distraught over this, but honestly, it's about to get so much worse. It really is. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Even the toddlers are crying. It is so sad. I hate this. All right, and Gerald was born. Let me take a look. So I can engrave his epitaph. I'll have to look and see. Look at the Grim. He's like, oh my gosh. Okay. Let's look and see when Gerald was born so I can engrave his epitaph. Let me just pause this here. Gerald was born in... Gerald, where are you? There you are. 1348. To 1355. Such a short life. All right, and we're going to put this in John's inventory. And then we have to take Iris next. Oh, Iris. The groom is like, well, I guess it's a good thing that I didn't leave yet. I'm sad too. I know. I know. We're having to take all of the children. Look at, he's like, oh my God, are you kidding? No, I know. I know. It says he's very sad from witnessing the death of a loved one. Iris was born in 1349. Oh, it's so pitiful. They're all just so sad. (1349 to 1355). And once again, we will put this in the inventory. And with this little one up here, I literally just have to delete her because she's too little. So I will just delete her, unfortunately. We will just delete this sim. Goodbye, Nadia. All right, we are down to Juliana and Ramon being the only children in this house. And this is such a small family now. Like, honestly, I can't even believe it. And we are going to go ahead and update our spreadsheet because otherwise I will forget to do it. So Iris, the daughter of John and Catherine, is now deceased. And she died from tuberculosis. And she died in, we are in April of 1355. And then we have Gerald is deceased in April of 1355 from tuberculosis. And we have to also put in here Nadia. Where's Nadia? Here's Nadia. Nope, that's the wrong Nadia. Here's Nadia. Deceased April of 1355 of tuberculosis. Oh my goodness. All right. We have updated our timeline here. And everyone is now dead that needed to die. I'm just going to put here that also Iris Arundel and Nadia Arundel died. Zach, how you doing? I'm killing everybody. Welcome to the stream. That's a lot of deaths. I know, I just killed 3 Sims. It's pitiful. I hate it. And our whole family is really sad now because I've now killed off everybody. All right, so let's go ahead, and it looks like he is going to go and give him a bath, which I will let him do. And then once his bath is over with, we are going to go ahead and take John over to the cemetery. We'll place the tombstones where they belong because otherwise I'll forget to do that. And then, of course, if something were to happen to John, then he'll have those tombstones in his inventory and we'll lose them. So I do want to go ahead and do that. She just started a bloody fire. Are you kidding me? We do not have time to be losing more Sims. Like, what are you trying to do? At least she's, like, brave enough to put it out herself, though. I mean, damn. I'm amazing. Yourself? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. She's like, I just wanted to make food because I'm starving. Yeah, resume that stew and, like, honestly, you're a level, like, 8 cook. There's no reason why you should be catching this house on fire. Honestly, he needs to go to the bathroom. He's about to wee himself. What the hell is really going on? All right, she finished the stew. It's a bloody miracle. She's like, I'm just so depressed. You know, I can't focus. Clearly that is the case. All right, so she's going to eat something. John is going to go pee, I think. I'm pretty sure. Juliana, how are you doing? She's like, other than the fact that I'm freaking out about the fire's done. You can stop freaking out. I'm going to get Ramon to come and grab a serving of food here. And once she's done eating, she can come repair this sink. And John, are you going pee? Yeah, he is. Okay, great. And then we're going to go to the cemetery when you're done with that. So hurry it up. Chop, chop. He's like, this toilet has flies flying around it. Like, does anyone in this house clean? Look, you guys have so much bigger things to worry about than flies flying around this outhouse toilet. Honestly. Like, you have just lost 3 children to tuberculosis. You have so much bigger things to worry about. You're looking well. I'm doing well. Yeah, it's been good. Been, you know, dealing with going back to work. I'm back to work now and transitioning in with that. So that's been fun. And then doing my streaming and my videos, and things are going good. So yeah, I can't complain. All right, so we are just going to take him over to this cemetery, and he's going to place his loved ones at the cemetery so they can have their final resting places here, which is super sad that we've had to do that. Oh, I hate it. And we are, as we know, going to be trying for a baby for a couple of our Sims. So, not today, but I think, well, yes, today we're going to try for Juliana Shoemaker. We're going to take a visit over to her house, and we are going to age her up to a young adult, and then we are going to try for a baby with her and her husband Porter. And then tomorrow we're going to try with Elise von Schwan and see if we can get her pregnant. So, I mean, yes, we've had some sadness, but we are going to try for a baby. So, I mean, that's a little bit of joy that we're bringing into the episode, that, you know, we do want to try for babies and expand some families. It's not all death and mayhem. All right, so there are 2 more of our family members here in the cemetery. Like, look at all of our dead family members. Like, can you believe that we've lost this many? Like, to be completely honest, this isn't all of the family members that we've lost because I haven't been able to place all of them. Some of our tombstones we've lost. because they've either been infants and we don't get a tombstone with our infants. Obviously, we don't get a tombstone with our babies, and we've lost a ton of those. And then we've had a couple of the adults even that I haven't been able to have a tombstone for, like Clementine and Lance Arundel. I didn't get tombstones for them because they died off of their lots. And for whatever reason, if there was a situation where I've lost a couple of tombstones. So this isn't really everybody that we've lost. We have lost a lot of people, unfortunately. And I try to keep it to where we get the majority of their tombstones, but sometimes, obviously, I miss that. But we are going to go ahead and head over to the shoemaker house, and we are going to age up Juliana to a young adult because she did roll to age up to a young adult in the last, I don't know if it was the last episode or the last stream, but she did roll to do that, but she couldn't age up to a young adult because she was pregnant at the time. She's no longer pregnant, so we're going to age her up to a young adult and go ahead and make her where she's supposed to be, which is a young adult, because she rolled and survived her spin. So we'll put her where she's supposed to be as a young adult, and then we're going to go ahead and try for a baby for her. Congrats, I'm back at work also. 4 weeks this week. Nice. I'm on week 2, so yeah. But it's going pretty good. I need to take this phone call really quick. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. What was I doing? Okay, we're going to set the age. All right, so we are aging her up to a young adult. So let's go ahead and do that. She's like, I'm going to sit down. No, you're not. You're going to age up to a young adult. So we are aging her up to a young adult. She is already clumsy and mean. She is also going to be hates children. I don't want that. Insecure. All right. I don't want her to hate children, and the reason for that is she's had like 3 stillbirths already, and she absolutely is dying to be a mother. So it doesn't make sense that she would hate children because she's literally dying to be a mom. Like, she's been distraught over the fact that she's had 3 stillbirths. So I don't think that it would make sense for her to hate children, because that's why they're constantly trying for children. And she's literally been distraught over the fact that she's had 3 stillbirths. So that's why I didn't pick the hates children. Insecure. These Sims tend to be embarrassed and may become upset if they're the center of attention. And I'm also going to give her the family. I think she would want to be a super parent. So this Sim wants to be the best parent ever. She's a high school dropout. Very good. All right. And we are just going to go ahead and have Porter come in here, and he is going to romance her, and we are going to try for another pregnancy. And he's just going to tell her, like, I realize that this is a sore topic for you. I know that you've lost several babies, but let's go ahead and try again. And she's going to be like, yes, I do want to try again. It is a sore topic, but you know that I want children. So, I mean, even if it is a sensitive topic, this is something that I desperately want. So, of course, this is going to be something that I want to try again. So, she is feeling really confident about this. She's like, yes, let's go, and let's go have a woohoo. Let's try for another pregnancy. I definitely want to be a mother. I want to, try again. I am hoping this is going to go well. And they are both really hopeful that they're going to be expecting soon, and they're going to end up having a baby that's finally going to survive. This is something that they desperately want. He obviously wants an heir and someone to carry on his name. She just wants a child. She doesn't care if it's male or female. She just wants a baby. She wants to be a mother. That is like her burning desire. So we're hoping that they are going to be expecting, and if she is expecting, that she's going to finally have a baby that's going to survive and isn't going to be born deceased. So let's hope that this works for them and that they are going to be pregnant. I just kind of want to check and make sure she is expecting. She needs to go to the washroom. Just because my settings have been off lately, and for whatever reason, my Sims have not been getting pregnant. So I'm just going to check. Yeah, see, she didn't get pregnant. I don't really know what the deal is with that and why my Sims aren't getting pregnant. So we're going to have her try again. She's like, I have to go to the bathroom. Yeah, that's awesome. Try again. She's like, I can't. Try again. Why not? Okay. Let us try to woohoo here. Why is she stuck? Huh. I don't understand what the problem is, but let's try to woohoo here. That's so weird. It's like not wanting them to woohoo. Okay, let's get him to try. He can't woohoo with her either? Seriously, game? Why are you doing me like this? And now they can't get out of this room, or what? What is going on? All right, let's cheat her bladder before she pees herself. And let's try to go and Try for pregnancy. No, it won't let them. I do not understand what is going on. Alright, let's go down here. Teleport here. Teleport him here. Alright, let's see if it will let them do anything now. I'm not exactly sure why my game has decided it doesn't want to work all of a sudden, but he's like, I am going to try for a pregnancy with her, but it's not going to work. No, they want to eat. They're both just ignoring me. They're like, Misty, we tried for a pregnancy. It didn't work. So, honestly, like, just leave us be. But what about the baby? Don't you guys want to have a baby? You're totally screwing up my storytelling here.
Verudi Campol. You've got bumzoy. Falanas Travik Bashan. What's a sling?
It says they can't use the bed. What's wrong with the bed? Okay, let me reset the bed. It's still saying they can't use the bed. What is going on? Okay. Let me see if I can put in a different bed and see if maybe that works. Did the door glitch? I don't know. I don't think so. It's whenever they're telling me no, that he's got a bed over his head. All right, let me see if they can try on this bed. Oh, Juliana, stop being this way. Now she's being difficult because she's mean. I swear.
Oh, nay. Drop your bosa. Oh, Segula Fanoy.
I think it was the bed. I don't know what happened to it, but the last woohoo that they did, it broke the bed. Like, that must have been some woohoo for them to break the bed. I'm telling you. Yeah, it was the bed. They broke it. They broke the last bed. Oh my gosh. They're on my last nerve. He's like, I refuse to come in. And she's bored. I'm about to just cheat this pregnancy and say screw it. Okay, well, clearly they're not wanting to do what I want them to do. He's going back down to eat, and she's feeling really bored. All right, can you try for a pregnancy with him? No, she's like, no, I can't. All right, well. Fine. They refuse. I give up. We are almost through with Thursday. And heading into Friday, which is the third day of the year. We will on Friday, try for a baby with Elise. Hopefully we'll have better luck with her than we did with Juliana. I will, I guess, just have to try again with Juliana on another day. I don't know. For whatever reason, it is causing issues. She's making things difficult for me. Like, you want to have a baby, but yet you're being difficult. Let's go check in on our main household because, as we know, Sophia is pregnant and with child, and they are also all very distraught over the loss of the 3 children. So we're going to go and check in on them, and we will continue out the rest of this day. And then on Friday, we will go over and see Elise von Schwan, and we will try for a baby with her because, as we know, her last baby was also stillborn. So we'll try for a baby with that family, and her and Conrad can hopefully get pregnant. But how is John doing? John is feeling really sad. He's desperate for fun. Sophia is kind of feeling happy, but that's just because she's pregnant. And she's ecstatic about being pregnant. She will be in her second trimester, or she's in her second trimester. And she's tense because of the fire. Yeah, well, that happens. You know, that happens. Juliana and Ramon are all both very sad. And it is 9 o'clock at night. All right, you need to go ahead and head yourself upstairs so you can get yourself ready for bed, sir. So let's go get you upstairs for bed. And you also could get yourself ready for bed. Let's go ahead and let you cry it out up here in your bed because obviously, you know, you're pretty sad about losing your brother and sisters. Yeah, you dislike handiness, but why don't you go ahead and fix that anyway? She's like, this is ridiculous. All right, and then you can go ahead and get some sleep afterwards. And John is already getting some sleep. He is like seriously sad. He lost 3 children. So I could imagine he's probably going through a bit of depression. He's thinking, what are the odds? Like, not only did I lose 1 child, I lost 3 children. So he is really, really struggling. He's decided to come out here and do laundry. You know he has to be really depressed if he's coming out to do laundry. Because, I mean, who wants to do that? Oh no, he's come to fix things. Okay. Well, I appreciate you fixing the clothesline. I do. But he's desperately feeling like he had to have done something wrong. He's like, I must have done something. Like, that had to have been some kind of karma or something. Like, honestly, who just loses 3 children like that? But it wasn't anything that he did. It was just a string of bad luck. Tuberculosis is just highly contagious. All right, Sophia is headed off to bed. I'm going to go ahead and get John into bed. It is after 10, and so he does need to go ahead and get himself a little bit of rest. What are you doing, sir? Emptying the oven. What's in the oven? She left something in the oven? Well, that's not a fire hazard at all. You know, and we wonder why the house burns down. Truly. Okay, well, clean it up. Clean it up. Do you hear Juliana crying in her sleep? Like, that is the most pitiful thing ever. All right, he's going to go throw that away and then head to bed. Bad luck. Yeah, definitely some bad luck. All right, so he's just throwing away that trash, and then he's going to come up here and go to bed. It is officially Friday the next day, which makes it July of 1355. We are going to be trying for a baby with Elise, and we don't have any birthdays today either. We do have a birthday tomorrow. We have Xena Like, who is going to be aging up to a toddler. It was going to be Iris's birthday, but unfortunately Iris is no longer with us, which is super sad. I hate that. I really do. She is just up to go to the washroom because she's about to pee herself. So I'm just going to let her go to the washroom, and then we are going to get a serving of this stew. She's like, I need to eat something. No, go to the washroom first. You were already there. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Sims, why? Go to the loo. You were literally already there. Then grab some food. Okay. We love it. All right, so she is just going to have to obviously go ahead and get herself something to eat. She is desperate for fun. And so is John. So I think maybe they should maybe woohoo because they need fun in their life. But would it be insensitive of her to be like, hey, want to go have some fun when he's literally just lost 3 of his kids? I mean, probably. I mean, that being said, Nadia was her daughter, so you would think she would be a little bit more upset about the fact that Nadia's gone. But because I just deleted Nadia, she doesn't realize Nadia's gone. So there's that. Whereas, like, he actually had to bury his children, which is, you know, hurt. Yeah. He's like, the Grim Reaper came and stole my children from me. Yours just got deleted by Misty because she's a horrible human being. I'm not. But, you know. All right. They are grabbing something to eat here. Ramon, you need to come and grab yourself something to eat before this food goes off. I am going to have her go ahead and just approach him and be like, do you think, I mean, just wondering, do you think maybe we could mess around? I mean, I'm tense because of the fire. I'm tense because, you know, I don't have any fun in my life. I was just curious if maybe you might possibly want to have a little bit of fun with me. He can always tell her no. I seriously doubt he will. And of course, that poor little baby came down to eat, and the food's bad. Eat these eggs. He's like, there's nothing in this house for me to eat. There is. There's some boiled eggs. It's not what you want, but there's some boiled eggs. Well, you waited too long to ask him if he wanted to woohoo with you. Here, try again. Ask him if he wants to mess around. And if he says yes, then you guys can go and mess around. And then, obviously, after that, he's like, well, I mean, sure, I can totally do that with you. So they're going to go upstairs. They're going to mess around a little bit. And Juliana is just going to clean up because the house is kind of messy. So she's going to pick up a little bit. We love that for us. She's like, whatever, I don't have anything better to do. I mean, who am I going to play with? Ramon? The crying little toddler? Like, no. So she's going to pick up, clean up this stuff. And then we are going to, after she picks up here, we're going to head over to the Von Schwan house. We're going to see Conrad and Elise, and we are going to hopefully be able to, are you going to clean that up, or are you just going to stand there and look at it? Okay, thank you. And we're hopefully going to be able to get them pregnant. I am hopeful of this. I did update my Lumpinal's RPO system because she updated her RPO system. So I have the new system settings in here, but it didn't give me an option to like tweak them or anything like that. I literally just put it in, and it usually will say like, you need to update your settings. It didn't do that this time. So I don't know if maybe my settings are off or what the deal is with that. I don't really know. But if my settings are off, maybe we won't be able to get pregnant. Or maybe their global settings are automatically set now and you don't have to tweak them. I don't really know. That's mean. What's mean? All right, so let's go to Transylvania, and we're going to see the Von Schwans, and hopefully we can get Elise pregnant. What's mean? All right, we have officially made it into the Von Schwan house, and this is, as we know, Elise Marie Von Schwan. She is our local vampire, which we love. She has recently turned her husband Conrad. We are just going to have Conrad come and tell her that it is time for them to go ahead and try again for another baby. I think that she would be like, okay, that's fine. I have updated their home. I did give it a little bit of a makeover, mainly because it needed it. They had a lot of things in their house that they did not need in their house. They had radios and televisions and things that she didn't want to play with her little brother. Oh, well, you know, there's quite a bit of an age gap between the two of them, so I could see that they didn't want to maybe play together, or she would want to play with him. So anyway, I have done some updating in the house, except for this bathroom. I didn't realize this was a bathroom up here, so I will have to update that. I will have to fix that. But anyway, aside from that bathroom, I have updated the house. They're going to woohoo in this coffin here. Hopefully that will get them pregnant. That is my hope. We will just have to see. I am going to check the settings to see if they get pregnant or not. And my hope is that they do. But, yeah. I did some updating of their home because I was sick and tired of them like watching television and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Look at them in this coffin. Holy moly. No protection was used. Okay, we love that. All right, so, oh, and he's fallen out. Dear goodness, they both fell out. All right. So we are just going to check and see if Elise got herself knocked up here. Did she? No. All right, well, that's fine. We can just go again. Hibernate or woohoo? Well, woohoo. Go ahead and woohoo again. She's like, really? Yeah, totally. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I want you to try for a baby, but, you know, that's not an option. So, you know, just woohoo away. Eventually it'll work. She's like, why are you making me do this? Why is this not working? So, Archibald and Albert are jokesters. Okay, great. All right, so if I look at the RPO settings, used to, there would be something here that said settings. It doesn't say that now. Okay. Now it just says woohoo life and preferences. No, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I'm looking for. I don't know. Woohoo health? Nope. Reproductive health? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. What I do know is that she's not pregnant, so I'm going to have them try one more time, and if that doesn't work, then we will have to try again another time. Let's just have them woohoo here. Still not pregnant. I'll have to read up on my mod, because clearly this is not working and I'm not able to get them pregnant. They're not getting pregnant on their own. And my settings should be set the way they're supposed to be set, but for whatever reason, it's not working. Look under the action tab. What action tab? Like just under my actions tab? Actions. Special actions. Global settings. Okay. Um, let's see. I don't know if that means that the game has to be restarted, though. Let's try to have them woohoo again. All they can do is woohoo because I don't have a try for baby option. So we'll just have them woohoo. Hello, Azra. Welcome to the stream. So we'll have them try again. Obviously, they are not able to try for a pregnancy for the simple fact that they don't have that option because I don't have them of like bed. They sleep in coffins. Let's look and see if that worked and if she's pregnant now. No. I don't know if me changing the settings means I have to restart the game, so I don't know. But they are, you know, we've tried for 2 couples now to get them pregnant and it has failed hugely. Epically even. I don't know what the deal is, but obviously these settings need to be tweaked and I need to read up on this a little bit more now that they have, like this mod has been updated. So I am going to have to do that. Is Ultimate Decades Challenge sort of a legacy challenge? It is a legacy challenge through time, starting in the 1300s. So, yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I will have to read up on it. I will figure it out. I will get these families pregnant. I will. So, don't you worry your little pretty heads about that. We will eventually get the Von Schwans and we will get the Shoemakers pregnant again. I will make it happen. And maybe at some point I will also get them a bed in here. Like maybe they should have like an actual bed in this room as well as opposed to just their coffins. So they could actually like try for a pregnancy. Maybe I'll do that. Because they don't have like an actual bed. They just have the coffin in here. And so they haven't been able to try for a pregnancy. They're just, all right, we'll just put that there like so. And then they can try for a pregnancy. Let's get them to try for a pregnancy with Elise. I'm nothing if not persistent. They're vampires. So yes, they sleep in coffins. All right, so they're going to go up. They're going to sleep in... they're going to try for a pregnancy. We're going to hope that this works. Again, with me just setting up the settings for this, it may not because I may have to actually do a game restart. And I'm not going to do that midstream because that takes 4 freaking ever. So I won't do that. But we'll check her. We'll see if she is expecting. And if not, then we'll know. Yeah, she's not. All right, so we know that we're probably going to have to do a restart after messing with the settings. Alba can't stop laughing. The joke that Archibald just told her was way too good. After being dazzled by that marvelous bit of humor, Alba is thinking about jokes and how great they can be for a conversation. Is this a moment of realization that Alba likes jokes? Yeah. So we will go ahead and leave them here. We're going to jump on in with our main household again, and we will just leave them. I will have to get them pregnant at a later date, which sucks because I was really hoping that they could go ahead and be pregnant this year, considering they had a stillborn baby. Last year, I wanted them pregnant now, but I guess that's just not going to work out for me the way I had hoped. So, you know, these things happen. I mean, I could always cheat their pregnancies, but whatever. It is what it is. So it looks like the only baby that we're going to have possibly in this year is, Sophia's baby, if she even goes into labor. Let's see how far along she is. She is in her 3rd trimester in 4 hours. So there's a good possibility that we will have this baby in this year. It's a good possibility. Why don't you go ahead and grab a serving of eggs, and then you can go ahead and we'll get you cooking something. She's like, why are you always making me cook? Because you are the cook of the house. Like, what do you mean, why am I always making you cook? Honestly, like, don't be like that. I'm going to get you to make some roast chicken. All right. So she is going to just have some boiled eggs, and then she's going to make a roast chicken. And John, I know that you don't want to do this, but you've got to go out and you've got to, clean the cow shed, because even though you're sad about the loss of your children, you have to take care of this farm. Like, it has to be done. And he's like, are you kidding? I am not. Look how sad he is. He's like, this is ridiculous. I just want to go in there and lay in my bed and cry over the death of my children. And you're out here making me clean up this shed and deal with these cows. Or this cow. I know I am. I realize. I'm sorry. All right. So we are just going to go ahead and let her cook here. We love that. And it looks like Juliana got some eggs out of the coop. We love that. We got 9 eggs out of the coop. And 2 hatchable eggs. So we'll put those in here. And it is about 6:30 at night. So after she finishes cooking and she checks on the kids, she's going to go ahead and go to the washroom, and then we will start getting everybody ready to go for bed. And then for the last day of the year, which will be Saturday, and obviously October of 1355, we are going to be trying for a baby with Bridget, although I think that's just going to be a waste of time if we're being honest. So I'll probably just skip over that. But we are going to be celebrating Xena Like's birthday. She is going to be aging up to a toddler, so we will be doing that. And that is the only birthday that we have on for the year, because Iris is no longer with us, and so we don't have Iris's birthday any longer. So why don't you go ahead and grab yourself a serving of this roast, and so can you, Ramon. And as a matter of fact, why doesn't everyone just go ahead and have a serving? Everyone can just have a little bit of roast chicken, and then we can all head up to bed. What do you mean you don't want to come and grab yourself a serving? Come grab yourself a serving of this roast chicken and quit being difficult. All right, so Juliana's going to go ahead once she's done eating and come up here and go to bed, and so is Ramon. Everyone is so sad over the deaths, and so they will hopefully be over this soon. But how long do they have? Still 13 hours of mourning is left for them. I hate it. I just hate it. Let's see if I can break this sink. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to break it, but you know, sometimes that is what it is. You took that in there with you? Okay. I don't think that's very sanitary, eating while you pee, but you do you, John. You do you. I didn't break the sink. We love that. All right, little Ramon is just getting himself ready for bed. We love that. Everyone is going to bed for the night. Poor Juliana is once again crying in her sleep. And Sophia is now officially in her 3rd trimester. And our Highland cow is unhappy. Well, that's because no one's taking care of your ass. John, why don't you get up and take care of the cow? Call him out. Clean the shed and call over the cow. He's like, really? I've already explained to you that I don't want to do this. Yeah, but your needs are in fantastic shape. So, I mean, you should take care of the cow's needs and make sure that the cow's needs are in fantastic shape. All right, so it is October of 1355. We are officially in the last day of the year. Come on, John, call over the cow. We'll take care of the cow. 12th night was awful. We didn't celebrate 12th night. We hate that. Go to the washroom and get yourself something to eat. And he is going to take care of this cow. We're going to clean the cow and feed the cow and milk the cow and hope that the cow is going to be happy. We'll complain to the cow about being in a bad mood, and we're going to unwind with the bovine. All right, and hopefully the cow will be like, you're not funny, but at least you're trying. Juliana is going to get up and go to the washroom. And we are going to go over to our spreadsheet now so that we can roll for Xena and see about her. She obviously is aging up to a toddler. She can't roll a 1, 4, 8, 12, or 15. So if we go to our dice and we give it a roll, she rolled a 10. So she does get to live. So for her, she gets to live for 16 days as a toddler. So she'll go there on the spreadsheet. And then I'm just going to put this back to the color it's supposed to be, which is this color. And that was Iris, but Iris has been deleted because she, as we know, did not make it in the tuberculosis outbreak. So she is gone now. And Xena is going to make it. So we are just going to hop over into the like residence, and we are going to age up Xena now to a toddler. All right, the like residence is here in England, and they are here. As we know, Xena is the last child that Nale had with Sten before he passed away. They tried for a baby, and she had Xena, and it was his only daughter. So it is nice that she is surviving to toddlerhood, because it is the only little girl that Sten had. Where is she? Where are you? There you are. All right, so we are just going to hop into cast with her, and we're going to give her her toddler makeover and find out what traits she's going to have as a toddler as well. So she was cautious as an infant. As a toddler, she is going to be inquisitive. And let's go ahead and give her her makeover. She's definitely not going to have those black eyebrows because that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So we'll change those to like brown. And let's go ahead and give her her makeover here. All right, and then for her hair, let's do this one maybe. Okay, and then the like family, as we know, wears white outfits, so we'll put her in her white outfits. All right, and for her party wear, let's do this one. Swim. And then for your hot weather, let's do that one. And cold weather. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and get her photo for the family tree. All right, cute. Then, as we know, I have 3 that I need to get pregnant. So I need to get Juliana, Elise Marie, and Bridget Petechia, all 3 pregnant for 1345, or 1355, which didn't take place because of my settings, which I will have to do. Maybe in the next string they can get pregnant, although I have 3 need to get pregnant in 1356. So if I don't get them pregnant like now, we're gonna have babies being born like we did last time, where I'm having like everyone go into labor at the same time, which is gonna suck. So I don't know what the best course of action is for that. Because the last time they were all pregnant together, they all 7 went into labor at the same time, back to back to back. And I would kind of like to stagger them out a little bit. But we'll just have to see. how it will work out. All right, she is feeling seriously tense over the fact that there was that fire that she started. Why don't you go ahead and cook something and don't catch it on fire? Make some raised meat pie, but don't catch the house on fire. Just make some pie without catching the house on fire. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. This is the last day of the year, but I am wanting her to go ahead and, you know, get a little bit done here in the house. We are just basically playing out this day and hoping that she's going to go into labor. I wanted you to do the laundry. Can you help by doing a little bit of wash in the wash tub, John? Because she's, oh my gosh, Ramon is disgusting. All right, do some wash in the wash tub, and then obviously you're going to have to bathe Ramon because he's really, really grody. Gross. Just really gross. That's what he is. Clearly no one's taking care of the toddler. Oh my gosh. His fun is in the red. His hygiene is in the red. His attention is yellow. Like, he's just really in a bad way. This poor, poor child. Let's give Ramon a bath. All right. Please give him a bath. He's like, but what about the laundry? The laundry can wait. She can hang the clothes on the line when she's done cooking. Oh my God, the toilet's busted even. I swear this house is just... John and Ramon have a strict family dynamic. Okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm just going to replace that toilet. It's fine. You can come out and tend to the cow because someone needs to tend to the cow and everybody else is kind of busy. The roast chicken has gone off, so we'll throw that out. She's going to go tend to the laundry. You're tending to the kid. We love it. All right. Great. Just fantastic. Can you upgrade this? Well, reduces how often a toilet will clog. Yeah, do that. All right, so he's got attention now. He's got hygiene, and his fun's coming up a little bit. That is fantastic. We love it. She's about to bust her ass. Probably not great, especially considering she's in her 3rd trimester, but she is a little bit clumsy, and it's to be expected. Okay, it is. We just expect this out of her. She already finished installing the toilet upgrade. We love that. All right. Well, now that you have done the laundry and you have done the cooking, why don't you come out and you can clean the coop? We need all the help we can get. It is Saturday. It's also winter harvest, so they're going to have to do their harvest today. I mean, wow. All right, so she's going to evolve everything. That meets her goal, and he's going to harvest everything. So you come and harvest. He's like, I don't want to harvest shit. I am depressed. I've lost my children. Yep, I know. But it is what it is. I told you to come out here and clean this coop and collect the eggs. Did you do that? She's like, yeah, I did. Awesome. Put this laundry away. And then you can go grab yourself something to eat. Look how happy she is. She's like, things are so great. I'm pregnant. This pregnancy's almost over. We're going to have a baby. The house is clean. There's food cooked. Like, we are killing it. Yeah, you're killing it. But that's only because there's like hardly any of you in this family anymore. When there was a bunch of you, you weren't killing it. Where'd those meat pies go? There they are. She was like hoarding them in her inventory. Alright, go to the washroom before you go on yourself, because that's not necessary. Why don't you play with your sister? You can like hug her and blow her a kiss, talk about your favorite color. Sing her a song. I don't really know what all you can do. I don't think you can actually like play with her, but you know, you guys can do lots of fun things. None of this is having fun, giving you fun. Can you play with him? How's it coming, John? It's reached gardening level 4. All right, so what we're gonna do is we are going to change this garden out. You didn't finish this, did you? Yeah, I guess you did. And we're going to roll for our next season. So it is time for our next season's roll, so we're going to do that. So if we roll for our next season, that is for a D4. We're going to roll, we get a 4. And that means that we get a bug zone for our next season. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and change us to a bug zone for our next season. So we'll do that really quickly. We'll take off great soil. And we're going to add a bug zone. So I've done that. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to, I'm just going to, I think, take everything out of the garden and put it in our home inventory for now. Oh, it's like these guys, like the 4. All right, great. That makes this even easier. And we will redo our garden area before the next season, which means I'll do that like off camera and get it all ready for the next stream. And it'll be perfect. And we're going to have it ready for him to do his nectar making. And we'll grow things like the lemons and apples and all of that. So I'm just going to put all of this stuff in the inventory for now. And I'll figure out what we have, and if any of it is good for nectar making, then I'll put it back out. Oh. Okay. Let's check on John. John is just grabbing himself a bite to eat, and Sophia is just spending a little bit of time with Ramon. I was hoping that she was going to play with him so he could get his fun up. And he's like, I need some food. Why are you not eating something? And Juliana's just going to go upstairs and play with some dolls. All right, can you come out here and do some painting? Let's do a large classic painting. And let's go ahead and put everything that we just got in the fridge. That way she can use it for cooking. All right, and then these toys we're just going to sell, and the honey and the beeswax we're going to sell. I'm also going to sell this wool. Okay. She's got 12 milk. We love that. He's like, would you play with me already? Because I'm desperate for some fun. Yeah, why don't you play with your son? Come on, play with him. Why are you ignoring him? I want you to play with Ramon. He's just sitting there like, I refuse to play with you. I will stare at you, but I will not play with you. It's ridiculous, honestly. All right, you need to eat something, but you also want to sell that painting, which is great. And I don't know why you're acting like this, John. I really don't. And Juliana is getting level 3 of cross-stitching. We love that. Does that mean that you are, like, taking after your brother or what? Because he used to love to cross-stitch. Gerald loved it so much. All right, you need a bath. So let's get you into the bath. And Sophia, how are you doing? You're great. You just need to clean up a little bit. There's food all over the place. And dishes and better. All right, so I'm just going to get her cooking a little bit. She's feeling really great. We can do pudding? No, we can't. What can we do? Why is this lit up? I don't want to do that. That's tea and shit. All right, so we are just going to get her to make a spinach tart. We love that. And John, are you playing with him? Finally. I mean, it only took forever. So he is playing with Ramon. They are getting up some fun. We are loving that. And we are just waiting for Sophia to go into labor. If she would just hurry that up, that'd be fantastic. Okay, could you not use your diaper? And could you please use the potties? Let's potty train Ramon. Let's get you to potty train Ramon. She's busy. Come up here and potty train Ramon. She's like, I'm making a spinach tart. It's going to be delicious. Everyone thinks it's going to be delicious. That being said, it will be delicious as long as you don't burn the house down. And when you're done with that, you can go to the washroom. Fantastic. And then you can go and get yourself a little bit of rest because you could stand for a bit of a nap. clean up here. You can clean up after yourself here, Juliana. All right, so Juliana has picked up the cross stitch skill, which means since she knows how to do that, I'm going to get her to do a small hoop for nature, blueberries and raspberries. That's great. I think she has some in here, but can she, oh, she can sell that one and sell that one. Okay, so we'll get her to sell the ones that are in her inventory that she's already created, and we'll get her to start on a new one, which is great. And he has one in his inventory. We'll get him to go ahead and complete as well. So John can go ahead and work on one of his cross stitching as well. So they'll just get down here. They are working on this cross stitching together. Look at them bonding over cross stitching. It's great. He's like, I used to do this as a kid, and I have actually had this in my inventory since I was a kid. I never completed it. And she's like, why not? And he's like, I don't know. I was never really all that good at it. I'm still not very good at it. And she's like, huh. Look at her laugh at him. She's like, it takes practice, Dad. And he's like, yeah, clearly. I never was really good at it, and I just kind of gave up. But if you hang with it, you will get really good at it, and you can actually make pretty good, you know, decent money at selling your cross stitch patterns. He's like, the needle and me, we never really got along, as he sticks himself like repeatedly in the, you know, in the fingers with it. And she just keeps laughing at him. She's like, you just have to keep trying, you know. Look at him. He sucks at it, really. He does. That's too funny. She's like, you know, it does hurt sometimes when you do that, but it's definitely worth it in the end when you have a completed project. And he's like, I guess. You just keep it up. All right, these meat pies are bad. So we're going to throw them out. So John is just cleaning up a little bit. We love that. And how's this? Let's get you to replace this water. It's really gross. And see about if there's any laundry that needs to be done. There totally is. So you can get some laundry going. It will help her out tremendously because she's pregnant. It's not like she can bend over that wash tub with that big old belly of hers. So you can help her out with that wash. That will be fantastic. She is a very crafty little individual. She likes to cross stitch. She likes to paint. We love that for her. And so she's constantly doing crafty things like that. And I love it. And you can hang these clothes on the line. Thank you. All right. We love that. Everyone's needs seem to be really, really good. It is almost 6 o'clock p.m. You need to come down and eat something, sir. Come grab yourself a serving of this food. When you're done, you need to go to bed. Let's go ahead and let you get a little bit of rest. And you need to get some rest. She likes to cross stitch as well. We love that. But she's very angry. She's going through a mood swing because of her pregnancy. Oh dear. I really wish this pregnancy would hurry up and be over with so that she could not be going through it. No, we're not going to prom. How many times do I have to tell you that? There is no such thing as prom. Are you eating something? Yeah? Okay, good. All right, when you're done eating, you can come up here and get yourself to bed. And then Sophia's going to need to get up and grab herself part of this tart because she is starting to get a little bit hungry. And so are you, John. And she has gone into labor. So let's go in here and have the baby. She's like, yeah, I'm going to eat first and then I'll have the baby because you know what? The odds are is that I could potentially die. So I'm going to enjoy my last meal just in case it's my last meal. Okay, you calm down. You can do that. I will let you. So we're going to let her have this spinach tart. She's going to enjoy this potential last meal. And then we're going to have her go upstairs and we're going to have a baby. And then we will see what it is and figure out what we're going to name it. So Sophia is having a baby. Look at her. She's like, oh my gosh. And it's a boy. So we are going to open up the wheel and pull up our male baby names wheel. And we are going to name this baby Byron. All right, and then we are going to go ahead and, could you pause, please? Thank you. And then we are going to go ahead and we are going to see about the dice, and we're going to roll for mom. She can't roll a 1. She rolls a 20. Baby needs to roll an odd number or an 8, 10, or 20 to live. Baby rolls a 16. Baby dies. Son of a bitch. Why? Why does baby die? Okay, baby dies, mom lives. All right, so Byron Arundel dies. All right, well, we have to take baby away from mom. Bye, Tracy. Have a good time. We are just about to end this as well. All right, so I am going to go ahead and take baby from mom now, and she's going to pee herself. All right, Byron is gone. We hate that. She has lost their son as a stillborn baby. She literally just peed herself as well. And that is how we have to end 1355 with a stillborn, which is awful because now they have lost one more child. So that being said, I am going to go ahead and leave this stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a lot of death and I don't even know what to say. Like, I'm without words. So that is that. We have lost a lot and I'm super sad. The family is super sad. Once again, they are in mourning. They had literally just gotten over the loss of their 3 children and now they've lost another one. So we are going to have them once again mourning in 1356. It's going to be really hard to get them to try for another baby with them so sad, but we are going to have to get them to try again for more kids because we need more kids. So that is kind of where we're going to pick up in 1356, trying for more babies. I'm going to get the side households trying for pregnancies and try to get those families that we couldn't get pregnant. So I will do that off camera. I will get their garden fixed off camera, and I will see you guys again on Thursday over on Twitch, and we will continue on with our Ultimate Decades Challenge then. But until next time, I'm going to go ahead and fly for now, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride.